Okay, today I thought we'd play with these 1950s made by Linemar in Japan. The box just says robot and the word mechanical's there, so a lot of people just say mechanical robot. But most collectors refer to them as the Easel back robots. Now there were many different colors and many different lithography. I'm having a hard time saying that today. But they're called Easel back because of this Easel back. Now the feet move in basically a pin locker motion. It's just a single simple linkage that's on a crank and has one pivot point, which basically just makes the foot move in a circular motion of lifting and stepping. And so it needs this easel to keep it from falling over too much, although they do tend to fall over anyway. The battery operated version with the super delicate domed head is one of the harder and more expensive versions to find. And the wind-up version, like I say, there are many different designs and the artwork and colors, and they're not too hard to find on the wind-up ones. So for example, I guess everything is in screen. The wind-up one has a key on the side and an on-off switch. Here's the back view and the maker. And so let's here you can kind of see the foot action I was talking about. Just a simple crank mechanism, okay? And the easel's supposed to keep it from falling over. And they just kind of plod along. Sounds like that one could use a little oil on the inside. But hey, it's been a long time. Let's see, 50, so you got your 50 years, so almost, pushing 70 years old. 65, 70 years old. What do you want? Pretty good run time, since it's still going. This guy's in pretty good shape. I'm gonna give him a stop. The battery version, this is the only thing that's not original on here are these wires. The original wires, when I got this, were cracked and broke in so many places they couldn't be saved. They'd gone brittle. Single D-cell battery in the remote runs the motor inside, and why a robot would need a domed head, I don't know. But I'm afraid he may tend to fall over, so I'm going to kind of keep my hands at the ready. As I push the button on here, he kind of seems to topple to the right sometimes. Now, that can be adjusted by adjusting the bend on the easel back, and in fact, that easel back leg, when I'm looking at it right now, is bent back further than the one on this side. So probably if that was bent forward a little bit, it would offer more support when that right leg is up. But if you want to get a closer look at that walking action, this is what we're talking about. And the battery ones does have these small little rubber grippers on the toes, which actually makes it a little less stable, because instead of having a whole flat surface on the foot that's coming down to keep that side stable, it's just got one little dot, so it tends to make things tip more. Want to see the lithography on here? It's got a little bit of a corrosion, but then again, wouldn't you if you're almost 70 years old? To get the face in there. I have a video that I've done in the past on repairing one of these for another collector. I'll do my best to look up the link and add that in the description box below in case you want to see inside one and see another one actually running. But there you have it, the Easelback mechanical robots by Linemar, Japan, in the early 1950s.